Encore Prezi. So we were talking about how to monetize your expertise. So we're doing an encore presentation. Welcome to the other episode of tonight. My name is Mario Ficini. I'll be your host. Let me know how the audio looks, the video sounds, whatever. You know what I mean. Leave me a comment, chat, share. Let me know you're here so I can say hi to you. Let me know what your core business is. We're going to let you join. I'm going to have some liquid refreshment, as I was told growing up, so I can share with you. My throat's not parched. And in case you're wondering what it is, electric lemon blast excess. It's delicious. And like clockwork, people are here now. If you've never done a Facebook live cast, you have to give it a little bit of time for it to notify people. And that's how it works. And Lee, how are you doing, my friend? You like the purple light? Oh, where's the show button? Lee says, I like your purple light. I actually have that programmed as a live cast setting. We can do blinded by the light white. Can put on a night light. Wow, does that look better? No, that's too dark. See, the purple, I have 3 of the 4 bulbs positioned on me so it's brighter. And then I have one of them on the backdrop to make it purple. Because purple's a cool color. It's not too bright. This is like with color theory and lighting concept, but it's not too bright. But it still gives it a nice accent, and it matches my can. Do you have a color you want me to switch it to? Blue? If you want to name something, I'll switch it for a hot minute. And I'm sure if you're watching, you're going to ask, what am I using? App on one of my phones, and it's the Philips Hue lighting system. I have them all through my place, and we can do Cafe Disco. And then it goes to purple and pink shades, and you can make them blink. But this one is actually specifically, it's called Livecast. And 3 of those are white, and they're on me to help, and then the background is purple. Lee, do you have any Wi-Fi enabled smart bulbs anywhere? Do you use them for video production or more for home? There's also a Hue Disco app, and whenever I have a fire, I can actually sync the lights with the fireplace, and then the whole house looks like it's just crackling, and it's pretty cool what you can do with it. And then you can hook it to Nest and Alexa and different things and Google Home, and yeah, it comes in handy when you're doing this. Are you saying you have a Google Home? Or you have smart bulbs in your home? So, now that people are showing up, the word is out, the lights are working, the audio is good. Let me know, what is your core business, and do you believe you are monetizing your expertise to the fullest extent of the law? Are you doing everything possibly in your power to serve at the highest level? Let me know. So Lee, share with us, what is your core business right now? I have an idea, but last time we talked, you were talking about how you were thinking about changing it around a little bit. What does the business composition look like now? And Lee says he does have smart lights in the home. Good idea. Who else has smart lights in their home? Oh, this is cool. This is very cool. Mostly focused on Facebook ads. Are you using them to grow your list and build your business, or are you doing them for other companies? Both. Lee is a great friend of mine for anyone watching, and he is one of the first people to join me on Meerkat 2 years ago when I started live casting from my car after church in the parking lot. And it was funny because I was doing everything I could to learn this, to deliver it to you, to share with you the best practices, the easiest ways to do it, and I did it for so long, I actually had to call a tow truck because I had killed my battery in the 3 hours I spent in the car just playing with the phone and the apps and live broadcasting. So, Lee, sincerely, I appreciate you for that, and it's kind of surreal because literally we're a few weeks away here from Easter, and that's when I did my first Facebook Live on Periscope last year, and this was the same time in 2015 when you joined on, and you have no idea what I was going through at the time, but I just want to say thank you, and it's good to have you here. What was I talking about, folks? That's why I love naming the broadcast, because I can just go back over to Facebook. So, are you monetizing your expertise? Lee is. Are you? I am. Are you? I see a few more people joined us. If you could like, share, or comment, let me know what is your core business and what you're doing to monetize it. I want to give you some ideas to help you. That's why I do this, because I have a mission for this year, and you are part of it, and that's why we're here. So, but you have to give me something to work with. You got to give me something to work with. So shout it out in the chat. And Lee says, 3, 2, 1. How cool. Good to be here. Lee, have you used BeLive before? Or let me rephrase that. Lee, what are you using? Andy! Andy is all well and good with the mastermind keyword. We'll say that. We're not going to make it public. So this is interesting. I've been testing this out, and this is one of the reasons I wanted to do an 8:30 and 9:30, because 9:30 Eastern time zone is picking up different time zones. Andy is from California. Lee is from California. Love, believe. Yes, BeLive is awesome. No, not yet. Not doing much live stuff. That's a shame, Lee. I would love to see it. Make sure you let me know when you do. Oh, you don't need to tell anyone it's a bot. Shh. You just say mastermind keyword. And it wasn't your fault. It's a learning curve. You know how much of life everything is my fault? But that's how we learn. That's how we grow. And I have some more guests that are going to be joining us. But Andy, tonight's episode is some people. Good gravy. Tonight's episode is, are you I don't know. You guys are awesome. I'm going to pour this and try this again. Live Encore, are you monetizing your expertise? Andy, Do you believe you are doing everything possible to monetize your expertise? Oh, Andy. Let's do a two-part question. Andy, pertaining to tonight's episode, do you believe you're doing everything you can to monetize your expertise? 2, once you answer that, I got to tell you something because I meant to send you an email last night on it. And I want to make sure you hear it loud and clear. And it's a good thing. If I said that a little bit stern, it's only to enunciate what is going on here. And we have more people. Welcome. If you're watching, I appreciate you for being here. I hope you take a lot of notes and get something out of it. If you want to share and comment and like and engage and join us, feel free. But if you're just going to watch, I just wanted to take a minute and say, I see you. I hope you enjoy the show. Yes, that was my fault. Oops. Soon working on the format. And there's more people. Oh. What is your core business? Look at that. 3, 2, 1. Bam. So now, if you're scrolling on Facebook, you'll see that. And I was just, you know what? I did this in high school. It's how I learned to build websites. My friends were asking me, hey, can you send me the pictures from when we were marching in the Hollywood Parade in California? Hey, can you send me the pictures when we were marching in the Hollywood Parade in California? We were all talking on AIM one afternoon, and I had like 38 simultaneous conversations going on simultaneously. And I kept AIM on dial-up back in the day, like 17 years ago. And I was like, man, if there's only a way I could send, instead of sending all the photos to 38 different times, I was thinking if there's only a way they could download the pictures, and then my brain goes, oh, like a website? Yeah, exactly like a website. So I taught myself how to code websites so I could share the photos, so I could tell you, hey, go here to go get the link, instead of asking me 38 times, can you send them all? And there was dozens of them. So it was taking like half an hour a piece. And it was like, that was my Sunday afternoon. And right now I was thinking, how can I best serve people and let them know I'm here to help them? And it says, what is your core business? And I'm thinking, I keep repeating myself. I should have an easy way to tell everyone on screen. It's why you use the lower third. Just don't forget to type it out there. So here we go. What is your core business? Let me know in the chat below. We're going to say hi to the new people. More people joined us, and we're going to queue up Andy's comments. Production, can you queue up Andy's comments? Yeah, 2 seconds from now. 2, 1. Good. Okay. I am the dog expert. I am on the dog expert platform, but not enough in the broadcasting live platform. So Andy, what are you doing to rectify this? What are you doing to improve it and enhance it? And Andy, if you're up for it, I would love to take a look at one of your websites and go through my process to uncover some hidden gems. I know you have, because I know you and love everything you do, but I want to check out how you appear to the world, because I know what you're doing. We were even talking about some of the behind the scenes the other night. But how do you appear to the world? Does the external perception match the internal reality? So I'm going to start looking up your websites, but if you have one specifically for me, Andy, I'd be more than happy to take a look at it. Where's the Superman song? I don't like this one. We're going to go back a little bit, because this has been playing since the earlier episode. Migraine. Oh, if you ever do an ad, don't ever start off with why you're doing it. There is this ad floating around, and I just saw it. They keep targeting me on YouTube. And it's in the first 5 to 10 seconds is all about what they are doing. Here it is, superhero. If you use audio in your broadcast, make sure it's royalty-free. Facebook will slap you so hard multiple times, whether you're into that or not. I still don't recommend using anything but royalty-free music because your broadcast can get shut down. Andy Falco, AndyFalcoJimenez.com. AndyFalcoJimenez.com. Here we go. Andy. Found one thing, still loading. You can do that. Two things. Thank you for the link, Andy. Found something else. So Andy, on your website here, you have contact. Oh, segue. Andy, I've been meaning to email you. I signed up for your program. It's awesome. The Zero to Hero, I think it was the starter one. I know you have 2 different levels. I came across it, I don't know, a month or 2 ago. Something you posted on Facebook, something to this, that, the other thing. Bought it, watched all of it. It looks like, in high five, it looks like you took footage as a free add-in to the Mastermind portal and put it on there. Smart thinking. But the course was cool. I took notes on it, and I have it right over here. And I wanted to tell you that. I signed up for your course and went through it, and you did a good job on it and everything. I saw you're using the new My Kajabi portal, and I've been meaning to tell you that. We've talked 5 or 6 times, and now I told you. So, Andy, let's start with number 1. Andy says nice to that. I appreciate you for putting it together. It was inspiring. I have a suspicion. Activation theme from GoDaddy. So, Andy, the first thing I noticed, because I have some special stealth software over here, anytime I load up a website, it tells me one thing or another. Are you doing anything with Facebook pixels and retargeting? Because if you are, the pixels are not activating, which they should. And if you're not, I know you're very familiar with Miss Griggs, and she's a rock star with Facebook ads. And Lee just said he is focusing more on Facebook ads. Really, really, really encourage you. I've been utilizing them for a little bit now, and they're good things. Didn't see it on the site here. Your Vimeo channel. Are you familiar with how to kill the title and the branding and customizing it, the player? Dog sniff evidence. How to keep your evidence in a drug dog case. That book. Is this a free report or a book? I see that it's a 2D image, and I'm not sure. And then I see you have Let's Get Started. Do you have a free offer or lead magnet set up anywhere on here, or is that on a different site? So it's a book. There they are. Okay, and I see best-selling author. I know Everett could help you with the, you're familiar with the 3D looking ones. I always encourage people to do that because, like I was just asking, I wasn't sure if it was a book, free report, or whatever. Everett can definitely help you with the 3D thing, whatever you want to call it. Lee! Yes, Lee says, love the pixel. And Lee's talking about Facebook pixels and retargeting, not the Google Pixel, the new phone of theirs. So, Andy, do you have a lead magnet set up? I'm looking for it on here. Do you have it on here or as a different landing page? Andy says, yes, I can do it too and should. I know you know how easy it is. It's just things I'm noticing. But I really want to know about the back-end trainings. I know you have the mastermind. I know you have the courses. But what is your core business? What is your core offer? And do you have a profit maximizer? And do you have a downsell? I have a rough idea, but what do you use, a ascension model or a descension model as far as for your business? And more people joining. What's up? How you doing? Leave a comment, like and share, join the party. I see you there. How are you? Uh-oh. Sharon. Yes, I am live. All right, so I'm going to do a technical check because someone just private messaged me and said, are you live right now? Holy crap, that was like 25 minutes ago. Because that site is for people who book for speaking engagements and TV. It was suggested by experts that lead magnets opposite would cause them to shy away from using me. Okay, Andy, I can respect and understand that. Maybe you don't need it necessarily on the website, but I see you have experts in parentheses. Give me a second to formulate this because there's about a 90% chance it's someone we both know, and I don't want to I don't want to directly insult someone. It depends. Here's the thing. All the marketing is messaging. Here's my newest book. People have told me stuff. Here's one of my other books. People have told me stuff. You know what? I did it for me. There's two distinct purposes. This cover looks vastly different than this one. It's the messaging. There's overlapping content. The context is different, but there's an overlap in content. Lead magnets can kill your business if they look like crap. So can a website, how you present yourself, and everything. But you don't do that. Clearly what you're doing is working. So it's like saying if you drive that car, it's going to turn people away. Maybe if they're superficial, or maybe you just don't have the car look like you just pulled it out of a rainstorm or a snow slide or a mud pit. Maybe hose it off. I've heard the same thing about suits. Well, I don't wear a suit jacket because I don't want people to think I'm too salesy. What kind of dumb nonsense is that? I know. I appreciate your compliments. You know I'm generally in a suit. I'm speaking live locally tomorrow. Guess what I'm wearing? A suit. What if you appear too salesy? It's business. And that's more of a reflection of their own projecting than anything else. Anyone watching me right now, do I seem salesy to anyone watching this, whether it's a replay? Please put it in the comments. I am really curious if there's a yes, because no one has accused me of it before, but maybe they just didn't tell me. What I'm saying is the lead magnet is an integral part of a marketing strategy and suite of products that any business should have. How you go about it, in my opinion, and what I teach in my 8-week masterclass is completely different. I've seen some of the biggest companies in the world, the whole thing looks cheesy. They don't care, clearly it's working. And I've seen some of the most polished, professional, everything in the world. They have like nothing going for them because they spend so much time on this crap and never actually connect and help people. Now, I think there's a happy medium where you shouldn't look like crap. You should be professional-ish, but don't get so caught up in your head that, you know, you're high and mighty and above anyone else and project this image of, you know, I can't do any wrong. That takes me off to a whole church spiritual concept too. Like, don't be holier than thou. But the lead magnet is nothing more than a piece of the puzzle. And whenever I help people, whether it's on here or as part of a thing, it's just a piece of a puzzle. I'm looking for a few 10, 20 different key things, like the retargeting pixel, which you can copy over into an email. So when you send out an email, it maximizes the list. And you can redirect people over here. When you do a live cast, have a mechanism such as a lead magnet. And mine is expertauthorityreport.com. I'll put it in here so you can check it out. But the point is, I'm thinking about it totally different. I have never heard of not doing it because I don't know. I'm just trying my darndest not to say anything that's going to offend someone, because we probably know them, and my goal isn't to tear down what they're saying, because that's their strategy and clearly it might work. So be it. But I use it as part of the reason I share it. Yeah, of course. Do I want people to build the list with? Yeah, I'm always looking for more people to help. But if they're the right people, I don't want 10,000 of the wrong people just to say, oh, I got to list 10,000 people on it. I would have to say 60 to 70% of the time, my lead magnet is to show an example like here. Here's what you do. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's how the whole thing works. Here's how you turn it into business. It's not this esoteric concept. It's paint by numbers, if you will. Ooh, paint by numbers. I should get a book. I bought some Valentine cards with little scratch-offs on them for Jurassic Park a couple months ago, just for fun. And there's more people, and I got to catch up with the notes. Ash says, hi, buddy. Hey, Ash, how are ya? Because the site was for people. Okay, I caught up that. Dude, I love this conversation, but I'm down to 5% of my phone, so if I disappear, that's why. Andy, awesome. Hope you can find your charger. If you have to catch the replay a little bit, I'm sharing from the heart as if I'm talking to you directly, and my goal is to help. My goal is to help. And I got to figure out how to take this song off. Okay, so where are we at with comments? Who just joined? Welcome. And who's ever heard of a lead magnet? Let's talk about that, because Andy and I know what it is, because we're both marketers. But who has ever heard of a lead magnet? Ash, we've talked about it before. And Sharon is joining 3 minutes ago. That means Ash is probably still watching. Ash, we've talked about it before. Andy and I are familiar with it, but if you could let me know, okay, if you're wanting to join the conversation, let me know in the comments below. Do you know what a lead magnet is? And if you want to sit in the corner, because I see there's a handful of people sitting in the corner, that's cool. Glad you're here. Hope you're taking notes. Give me a like or a share or some type of interaction. You don't need to say anything, but just do something to interact, because I monitor it here to at least see who it is so I can talk to you. And I'm going to type it out. Do you know what a lead magnet is? There we go. Do you know what a lead magnet is? What in the world? Nope. All right. So, do you know what a lead magnet is? I know there's a 20-30 second delay, but if you could type that in or like or share or something to interact so I can gauge like a sawed-off 12 gauge or shotgun or zero gauge wiring for 2000 watt amps, MTX 7500s. Anything with the word gauge in it. Hey, Ash, what time are you working till tomorrow? Because I know you're not too far from Warren. I am sharing at the Warren Business Association. Mike DeMay, how are you? Thank you for the like. I see you're there. You're welcome to comment. Do you know what a lead magnet is? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Here we go. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Mike says I'm excellent and no. But why isn't it showing up over here? And that's on my main page. Let's refresh this. It can be different for different audiences. What's a lead magnet? Lee, I see you. Okay, so what's going on here? Ash. Okay, now I got to monitor both of these. Something happened. Okay, so Mike says, what is a lead magnet? Give me half a second. I'm going to refresh this. So, hello? Is this live? Do me a favor and comment if this is live. This is odd. Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay, Ash. Yes, I will send you the thing through Messenger. Lee, thank you for answering. Mike. Okay, so you guys are watching, you can hear me, but on my screen, it says start broadcast and it's grayed out. It looks like this is not live at all. But I'm watching it on the Facebook page over here, and I see that there's people watching. So that's cool. So we're going to basically run the rest of this blind because my goal was to refresh it so I could see the comments and not miss anything. And that didn't happen. So, Mike DeMay, let me know if you're still here. Ash, I will send that to you. Lee, thanks for your comment. And I guess we're back in business. So if this says you'll be able to start in a few minutes, so be it. Let me test this bad boy out. Let me see if the comments... This is live. Add agenda item. And it doesn't look like I can use that functionality right now. Join me. Let's try this show. Did that work? Weird. You look live to me. Yes, Ash, that was my own equipment. Will you send me the link? Yeah, Lee, you know what's going on? It's like it froze, and then I went to refresh it so the feed would catch up again, and then it like wouldn't let me in. But over here, like what happening to the world, it says, do you know what a lead magnet is? That's not even showing on the back end here, and nothing I'm typing is showing up live. And Ems just joined. Hey, Ems, how are ya? So, Lee, it looks like you can hear me, and I'm transmitting, but I have no functionality on the back end here. So I'm going to rely even more on people's interaction and comments because I don't have my normal agenda thing to make stuff pop up. But it's good. If it's going to get frozen at some point, one of the most important questions you can ask yourself is, do you have a lead magnet? It's stuck on that one, so we can roll with it, hey? Okay, you look live to me. Mike says I'm here. Excellent. Mike, thank you for your eBay profile. I am going to check this out. So Mike, with what we talked about in person and what you've shared in private messages and what I know in checking this out, Mike, check this out. ExpertAuthorityReport.com. That is my lead magnet. Let me know once you have that, and I can best guide you on what you can do for your eBay store. Okay, so looking over here for all the questions, but there are none. So I got to look over here, which is counterintuitive to what I'm used to because the camera's over here and I want to talk to you. Hello, is this thing on? Uh-oh. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. So, do you know what a lead magnet is? We're going to take a look at Mike's here. Lee, tell me more about, you said it's confused. Oh, it's confused. Okay, good. I thought that was supposed to say I'm confused in reference to the lead magnet, but you're saying it's confused, referring to the software. That was weird for real, because it was like, you'll be able to start in a minute. It says you'll be able to start live broadcast in a few minutes. It's been like 10. Can I start it? And then meanwhile, I got to thank Ashley, because she goes, how come you keep freezing? I'm like, what do you mean keep freezing? I guess this is good because it never broke the feed. But when it kills it completely, you can start a new one, which I did. And I was going to say, hey, jump over here. We're on a new thing. So that's good. Basically, you were watching me for 5 minutes try to get this thing back up and running. Hope it was amusing. So, Mike, as far as your eBay store, the lead magnet that would benefit you would be something like 10 things to consider before purchasing from eBay. Are you with me? Because your area of expertise is the eBay store, and if you want to attract someone to your store, you have to set them at ease and be comfortable and, ultimately help them. It's the same for any business. So what you do is you talk about, here's things to consider before buying from anywhere. Now, here's the other thing you want to do. It's not just great information. You don't want to slant it too much where it becomes salesy. Like I was sharing with Andy earlier. The lead magnet's a great thing. If you don't have one, it's very hard to track your results and drive business. It's a funnel system. But what a lot of people do is they use step one to try and do the whole enchilada. If you meet someone today and tomorrow you're like, yo, you want to get married? That's a giant step. And in business, you're doing the same thing with your prospects. You can't say, hi, nice to meet you. And then the day later be like, so, you want 10,000 units? Where should we ship them to? Cheers. Like, dude, I don't even know what you do or what you sell or if you can help. And then, why should I buy from you? So the lead magnet is a low, non-intrusive lead-in to start raising your credibility and authority. And yeah, you want to say, if you would like help with this, at the end, here's how you can reach us. Hey, here's 10 things to know before, here's 10 things to consider before purchasing on eBay. I've even seen some people say, like real estate, here's 10 things to consider before purchasing a home from anyone, anywhere in the country. Now you remove, it's called risk reversal. You're going, hey, I've even said this. I don't care if you buy from me, but make sure you have this in your marketing campaign. I don't care if you go with my company, but make sure you're doing it because it's that vitally important. Because some people aren't a good fit and you don't want everyone, but you should still be looking for ways to add value. So I put my best content. So the example is, clearly it says the expert authority report. It's the same content as my book. But I'm not even saying, hey, if you want the information, you have to buy the book for $30. I'm saying if you want some good information, I'm not going to claim it's the entire book, but if you're here, it will get you here for free. It's great information. And I've had people that tell me just that. They have no idea who I am. They have no idea what I do. I answer a few of their questions on here. They're like, that sounds great. The next day, they're like, I read your report that I signed up for on the live cast. They're like, this is awesome. When can we talk? I didn't force anything on them. It's part of an automated funnel that people can sign up 24/7. If they do, great. If they don't, fantastic. It's there to serve and help people. So does that make more sense? Huh. No worries. I can even access to comment. Must be something. I'm trying to watch the recording. Interesting. Okay, so Mike, let me know about that. Let me take a look at this, make sure it's still live. And are you maximizing your expertise? Do you know what a lead magnet is? I have an excellent feedback that is assigned. Okay, Mike, I see 4 new comments. I have excellent feedback. I use that as a selling point. I have a nice, oh, you have a nice lighting setup you might want to buy or possibly trade, and then a smiley face. Cool. So I'm reading all of this off of Facebook. So if I miss a comment and ask someone to put it back on there, normally I have a whole comment thread, which is nice, and I can highlight things. Holy smokes. Praise God. The comment thread just popped up. What happened? The comment thread literally just popped up when I said that. Let's see what else I missed. Okay, got it. Mike says I have excellent feedback, and check over here in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. I have excellent feedback. I use that as a selling point. I don't know how long I've been back for, but it seems like it's been 10, 12 minutes, 15 maybe. Well, it started working. I guess we're back in business, hey? So normally I have, like I was saying, I have a whole thread. I can scroll down from the very beginning of the conversation and highlight different things and do different things. And something happened. So that's the thing with tech. And like I was saying on the broadcast earlier, what is your mission? What is your goal? Who do you want to help? Who do you want to serve with your business? Don't worry about the tech. Don't worry about, I'll say this affectionately, forget the points. Good times. Forget the points. Forget the details. What is your bigger goal? What is your bigger mission? Who do you want to serve? Clearly, we just had a snafu with the technology, but you know what? I'm not letting it stop me. And even if the whole thing went kaboom, nothing is stopping me. So you find a different solution. You know, it's more mindset than. so let's see where the comments are at here. So lead magnet. If you're watching, I see some people sitting over in the wings again. What do you think of the lead magnet concept? Let me cue that up. Do you know what a lead magnet is? You can use anything to your advantage, but the lead magnet is good information you can set in motion one time, and people can get it from here on out. You want it to be reflective of your business, helpful, informative, and value add. Of course, you always want to have a call to action at the end, but don't try selling someone right off the bat. Make it so valuable that they go, you know what? This person actually seems like they're trying to help. You know what? Maybe I should look more into what else they're doing, which leads them into, you know what? They are legit. Let's buy from them. Not, you know, when you start off, you're on the same playing field as everyone else. You have to elevate your positioning. So we're going to do the shot clock here. Any last questions? Get them in now. I'm glad I was able to get back on live with you. We'll give you 20, 30 seconds. And as always, make it great. So I'll see you on tomorrow night's episode. Have a great day and God bless.